it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and happy Monday. I actually have today off, so super exciting. Getting some scrapping done, and Sarah and I are still doing Maggie Holmes Monday. So I am also playing along with Baby Got Scraps. So I went in my scraps and I found all these pieces of Maggie Holmes with the exception of that polka dot. And I think that polka dot it's some sort of Christmas collection. But the banner paper that I fussy cut, as well as the yellow floral paper, are both from Maggie Holmes. And then there is another piece of paper that I'm going to use that has a bunch of tags on it. And so I'm going to cut those tags. And then I had 3 different scraps, Maggie Holmes scraps as well. And that's what I am going to mat my photos with. So I'm getting tons of my Maggie Holmes scraps down on this layout. So I did go off camera and fussy cut out those banners. And then I'm going to put them on top of the floral and then put the floral on top of the polka dot. And that's going to create my 12 by 12 background piece of paper. So I actually have 3 photos that I'm going to put on here, and they are of the carousel at Six Flags. So too bad I didn't have any carousel papers or anything left. That would have been a good one to use on this, but I don't. So just gonna use up my scraps here. So I trimmed them down so that they would fit like fully matting. Now this piece is not quite fully matted, but I decided I was still going to mat my photo with it, and then I was going to layer the photos up together so that you couldn't tell that it isn't a full mat. And then I did get to use all 3 Maggie Holmes scraps that I had. So this is that scrap piece of paper that you can see. And you'll see when I put it on here, like I'm good for the side and the top and even the other side, but I am going to cover that up as well. But hardly any of the matting is on the bottom of the photo, which is fine because there's nothing really on the bottom of the picture that I wanted to show. I loved that in the carousel there was a picture of a bucking bronco, and I thought, oh, well, that's pretty fun since it's a picture of my husband on the carousel on this horse. So that was kind of where I was going with that. So you can see this paper here. It is a bunch of tickets. And I'm going to use 7 of them, actually. I know one says cinema, but I feel like because you're at an amusement park, like tickets just seem to work. I didn't want to use the one that said air, partially because I was thinking, oh, I have some airplane photos that I need to do, and that would be a good piece of ephemera. Not that I don't have other ones, but I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna wait. So this little container is a bunch of Maggie Holmes ephemera. I believe it's mostly open book, and I'm pretty sure it's all open book. So I'm only going to pull a couple of pieces from this. I'm going to pull a tag and that big floral there. And then I'm not going to find anything else. So no other embellishments are actually going to go on here. I'm going to grab, I think this is from Round Trip, and I'm going to use the words "let's go" as my title, and I'm just going to put that on top of one of the banners. And I will need to add some extra adhesive to that because they are not very sticky at all, but that's okay. I feel like we're all very used to that now. And it's not really a thing anymore. I think initially we were all pissed off about it, and now we've just kind of accepted that that's kind of the new reality when it comes to stickers. So unfortunate, but true. So I am going to actually pull 3 more puffies from the sticker sheet, 2 hearts and the word love. And then from Scrap and Ink Crafts, I am going to pull out a stamp set that has the cutest little carousel on it. And so I'm going to stamp that in black ink. And I'm going to stamp it actually in four different places on my layout. I'm going to do 3 up like they're sitting on the banners, and then I'm going to do 1 on the tag. Now, the one on the tag, unfortunately, it didn't stamp to the top because it was ephemera going down to another ephemera. It wasn't completely flat, but I actually think it might be better because then you just see the floral. So I'm going to go ahead and get those all stamped, and then it comes with 2 horses. And so I'm going to use 2 Distress Oxide, 1 in Saltwater Taffy, and the other one I think is Salvage Patina. And so I'm going to stamp those little horses, and then on that same stamp set, I had a little word phrase and it said young at heart. So I am going to go ahead and stamp that as well. Now I'm going to choose to switch to StazOn ink for that. And I just felt like that would have been better because it's going on kind of foil. I don't know if it is or if it's not, but that was where my brain was. So I will leave a link to the shop if you need to get your hands on this particular stamp. And then I will leave Sarah's link down below so we can see what she is doing with her Maggie Holmes collections today. Got a couple of close-ups for you. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I love to chat with you. And that is going to do it for me today. So we'll see you soon. Remember to wear your crown. Bye.